Well, new at 11, what if you could receive a message before it's sent? Sound impossible? Well, a University of Washington professor doesn't think so.
It's a form of time travel that he thinks could become reality in our lifetime. KOMO 4's Matt Markovich shows us how it works.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension.
We're fascinated by time travel.
This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
But is it possible?
Dude, you guys are gonna go back in time.
Yeah!
Albert Einstein once said, the only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. But you already knew I was gonna say that. What if you could receive a message before it's actually sent? It's gonna be a 2 and a 5. Or know something before it actually happens. It is a 2 and a 5. How did you know that? I'll show you. While movies fantasize about time travel or receiving messages from the future, Dr. James Kramer, Professor Emeritus of Physics at the University of Washington, is trying to make it a reality.
This is a long shot. It's pushing the envelope.
Back in a darkened corner of the campus physics lab, the nuclear physicist is working on a form of time skipping he believes is possible in our lifetime. We're not talking about teleportation, a person going back or forward in time, but the idea of receiving a message milliseconds before it's sent.
Although common sense may rule out the possibility of time travel, the laws of quantum physics certainly do not.
And that's what Dr. Kramer is using. He's splitting photons in a laser beam through a series of synthetic crystals to prove a theory only a quantum physicist would love.
We would have demonstrated that quantum non-locality can be used to communicate.
All right, now what does that mean? Kramer wants to prove something that Einstein didn't believe. That if you took a pair of atomic elements created at the same time, let's say me, and you altered one of those elements, the other would be altered instantly, even though the two elements are separated by an entire galaxy. Hey, did you get your hat? I did, thanks. That would mean communication could travel faster than the speed of light over long distances. The effects would be remarkable.
You could do real-time communication with objects on other planets.
Like drive the robot on.
Drive the robot, or even put in a virtual reality helmet and be driving your dune buggy around on Mars or something.
For example, NASA could operate a rover on Mars from Earth in real time. Normally, it takes 22 minutes for a signal to reach Mars.
If you can communicate using non-locality, then you can communicate faster than light and backwards in time.
It's never happened before. But the nuclear physicist who's been involved in projects with the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland is undaunted but scared.
I'm a little scared of what happens if it does happen because the implications are so bizarre.
Maybe Amazon could offer yesterday shipping.
It's easy. Click checkout, choose yesterday shipping, and when you confirm your order, you'll already have had the product for a day.
But seriously, who could profit from receiving messages milliseconds before they're sent? Wall Street, where technology is allowing high-frequency traders to buy and sell stocks in fractions of seconds, earning and losing fractions of a penny at a time.
Milliseconds is what it's all about now.
Speed and distance is now so important, large brokerage firms have their trading computers inches away from the computers running the exchanges to cut back on lag time.
So that when trades are made on the exchange, they can immediately see those trades and then respond to them in an algorithmic way that allows them to have advantages over the everyman who is in the trading market.
A trader's computer could then see the market's response to a trade milliseconds before the trade is actually made.
So I think 50 microseconds might actually be interesting to Goldman Sachs.
Then the field is not level at all.
If there's something lurking in the woodwork which actually prevents you from doing this, I don't know what it is.
And that's coming from a scientist who knows what he's talking about. Then again, maybe it's already happening. Albert Einstein once said, the only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. But you already knew I was going to say that. I'm Matt Markovich, KOMO 4 News.
Really cool, but I think I'm a little confused. I'm going to have to think about this for a while.
You think about it.
Yes.
I mean, the only time has traveled is, I think, when my watch was stolen. I think that's the only time I've ever seen it. But I'll
Very
Moving
good.
right along.
That's
Hey,
right.
Shannon.
Hi, guys. Well, you know, our own weather here.